You are here for today's game. Thank you for attending and good luck during the rest of your season. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's non-league contest between the Ravens of Anderson University and your Hope College Flying Dutchmen. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Anderson, a sophomore from Garrett, Indiana, number 0, Braden Kennedy. A sophomore from Fairfield, Ohio, number 3, Wesley Lewis. A junior from Westchester, Ohio, number 4, Noah Newman. A sophomore from Fairfield, Ohio, number 5, Carson Reed. A sophomore from Hobart, Indiana, number 10, Jack Harris. A freshman from Englewood, Ohio, number 15, Merrick Bollinger. A sophomore from Monroe, Ohio, number 18, Ashton Cuss. A junior from Oak Park, Illinois, number 19, Emmett Kindler. A senior from West Lafayette, Indiana, number 23, Brendan Hall. A sophomore from Hobart, Indiana, number 25, Luke Weinman. And a sophomore from Noblesville, Indiana, number 46, Miles Tucker. Head coach for Anderson University is Scott Fridley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchmen. A sophomore from Holland, number 0, Daniel Morgan. A junior from St. Joseph, number 4, Seth Walters. A freshman from Novi, number 5, Jack Loman. A junior from Canton, number 8, Evan Morrison. A sophomore from Grand Rapids, number 9, Jackson Mindling. A sophomore from Kalamazoo, number 10, Alan Alcala. A junior from Naperville, Illinois, number 13, Josh Weigel. A sophomore from Wyoming, number 16, Benjamin Smithley. A junior from Park City, Utah, number 18, Evan Sandys. A senior from Grand Ledge, number 24, Matthew Davidson. And a junior from Eaton Rapids, number 27, Michael Dietz. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is David Glonick. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our broadcast here as we get ready to kick off the first meeting since 2004 when the Flying Dutchman will take on Anderson University Ravens. As you can see, we just started with the Starting lineups for both squads. Referees are getting everything underway. We're at a beautiful facility here in Michigan, right? We're all the way down, or all the way up here, rather, in Michigan, in Holland, Michigan. Van Andel Stadium.
We are. I think, first of all, we need to start off and to talk about how fantastic the crew and the staff have been here to help us out. We've done this 9 times now, several times not here, home, sometimes away. And I mean, they gave us a free hot dog. So if that tells you anything, how excited we are at this point. But seriously, though, the staff, it's been as fantastic as this field is. I mean, this is an absolute beautiful facility to play at.
So just so everybody knows, I've got some new stuff to play with. So here we go. Here we go. A little round of applause for everybody.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You might like that. So
turn mine down.
But yeah, we're getting ready to go here. They got an opening introduction here. We're going to mute some mics just so we don't get stopped here by YouTube. We'll be right back in just a minute. And we are back.
All right, so what Luke was referring to there about the YouTube is that when they hear the music in the background, it shuts us down on YouTube. So there's times it will be muted when we hear music in the background, so that's what that was for.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jamie. Appreciate that.
If we've not said it, like and subscribe this. We got to get up to 100. We're well on our way. You guys are doing a great job, so if you've not done it at this point, please do. So Anderson possession of the ball. They're going to be on a high press here. Hope's going to be on a high press. Playing the ball from the goalkeeper out here to our right wing, which is Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler just misses a header, which goes in possession of Hope here on the near side about the 45-yard line. Ball's played down into the box for the Anderson Ravens. It's going to be shielded out very wisely by Noah New for a goal kick. So we'll see what Braden Kennedy has in store for us. Looks like he's going to send his squad long on this one. Anderson's got several looks on a set piece on a goal kick, which are great. We're going long, so we'll see what he's got for us. Nice line drive set up right through midfield. Wesley Lewis gets possession and loses possession. Ball's going to be played.
Ooh, dangerous ball right there.
Yeah, pretty dangerous. They got a lot of faith in Braden and his abilities to keep hold of the ball. So Braden plays the ball short here to the near side. Ball plays across the middle. Wesley Lewis wins that 50-50 ball, but squeaks back in the possession of Hope to their left wing, who is going to be number 9.
Yeah, number 9 is, we'll get our Jackson Minling. He's a freshman. He's a forward sophomore from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
So we should do some stats here for Anderson. I mean, Anderson at this point is 5-2-2, which is a great start for them. The coaching staff's been working really hard with them. I know the boys are working hard. They should be very proud of a 5-2-2 start. To be completely fair, Coach Fridley lines this lineup up, or his schedule up. His strength of schedule is what it's called. Is second to none. I mean, it's kind of a good luck when you see the teams that are on here, and for these boys to come out to be 5-2-2. Won some games that I think they should have won, tied a couple of games that I don't think they should have tied, and at least one of the games I don't think was a loss, frankly. Yeah. I mean, I know it's a loss on the scoreboard, but they're doing a great job.
They sure are. And right now we should have a goal kick here by Braden Kennedy. You can see over on that far side of your screen, top left corner, you will see Luke Weinman there defending, and a nice cross just went out of bounds.
Looks like Braden's going to start mixing it up here. He calls the center back, and now I think he's going to go ahead and go long. Center back was pressed by number 9 from Hope. So at this point, Hope is really putting a lot of pressure on. They're winning the ball in this middle third big time. Some good through balls are, coming back. But, again, Anderson's doing well. And no panic, no alarm. Just sitting back in the slow burn that we have to sit here and deal with for the entire game until we score.
That's right.
So it is an awful feeling, but here we go. So we're off to the races. Ball's played up to Wesley Lewis. Wesley Lewis is going to be up to the goalkeeper, who challenges. Ball's actually going to make it into their box, and big goalkeeper on their side. Can't tell. I can just tell that kid is huge.
We also have to do a nice thank you to Mr. Todd, who was doing a wonderful job there on the camera for us. We have played back and forth with numerous different things. Nice job with Jack Harris there defending a shot on goal. Braden Kennedy with the save. But just doing a fantastic job for us, and we can't thank him enough for that.
Good job by number 9 to read that bounce. I mean, that's home field advantage right there.
Yeah.
Did a great job on that one. So Wesley Lewis is going to be playing here in the middle. We're looking for a through ball up top, but we've not found it yet. So Jack and Noah are going to have their hands full back here with this number 9. Looks like it's going to be their left striker. I called him left winger earlier just because of the position he was in, but I think he's going to be their left striker.
Referee's going to just pause the action here just for a second while the looks like center back or maybe right back there has to tie his shoe.
Ball's played in right here at midfield by 27 from Hope. Ball's played long, big throw. 13's going to be on the move to the goal. He's going to look for a negative ball that does not come in, and the officials call that a goal kick.
Yeah. That was a great job by
good defending, good body positioning.
Absolutely.
He won the body position on that, which is what allowed that ball to go out of bounds. So good job for Noah. We're going to be on our set piece here. That's going to be oh goodness. So we were on a set piece here that was played short. Defender comes in. Braden waits just a little too long to play the ball, and it was deflected. So Anderson back in possession of the ball. And ball's played here on the near side. Carson Reed plays a pretty good ball up on the sideline. Ball's out of bounds right in front of their bench in possession of Anderson. So Carson Reed's going to be playing the ball up for us.
Reed. Ball's played there in the middle a little bit. Just nice cross there by Carson Reed back to.
Here we go.
Yep, balls were played nicely.
We're starting to build a little bit. Luke Weinman and Miles Tucker now coming to life. Haven't said his name just yet, but he's working the ball on the far side. Miles is going to be doubled up there. They're very, very patient. Luke comes up with the cross, and the ball is intercepted and played way long. So Noah knew had a ton of pressure on him from their right striker, so he does the right thing and plays the ball back to the goalkeeper. There. Carson Reed's over here against number 9. Reed, who does a really good job. 9 and Jack Harris are going to be working, and the ball's put in a dangerous area back across. So number 9 doing a good job with that left foot there.
Should be a corner kick. I'm sorry, a throw in there for the Ravens. Good job there by Brendan Hall, moving the ball back and forth. Oh, nice. Oh, almost a slip through. And, of course, there's got to be a B. You know, I think we've talked about these Bs. There we go. Not going to get me today.
A B just landed on the mixer. Luke had a little bit of a meltdown there. We're back in action here. Carson Reed tries to play the ball up, deflected through that midline, their back line there. Looks like they're going to be defending the 5. So looks like there's 5. Jack Harrison for an intercept there. Back to Noah.
Just a play by Emmett Kindler just past Jack Harris. Another deflection.
Again, this is going to be another high-press team that Anderson's seeing, and the reason that, Coach plays teams like this is because when we get into this conference play, they need to understand how to react, what they're doing, and how to move the ball and work positionally through the field.
Right.
Carson Reed right now is having a little bit of a tough time on this side with these 2 attackers on his side. He's been defended 3 times with the ball, so he's going to have to figure out a better way to get around these players here.
Nice job there by Ashton Cuss to play the ball back. We're going
big
long
ball
that
played
left
by
side.
Brendan Kennedy far. 5, one of their right back does a really good job on pushing Miles Tucker off of his pace, and Miles isn't able to get to the ball, so ball goes out of bounds in favor of Hope. Ball's going to be played up through the middle. Dangerous ball here.
Braden Kennedy will have that.
Yep.
Good job, Braden.
I think Braden's going to be real busy tonight.
He's going to be busy.
But 36 minutes in, we've got one shot on goal by Hope is what they've got them tallied up. Score is 0-0 if you cannot see the scoreboard, which, nope, you can. Luke's got it up there for you. So it looks like Brendan Hall's going to be playing the ball over. Great idea to spread that field. Good one touch by Luke Weinman, who's going to be played up to Miles Tucker. Miles Tucker plays the ball in for a great through ball by Wesley, who has a, just out of bounds. I thought that ball was going to drop in for Emmett Kendler, who can be nasty on this side.
Yes.
Yeah, so I had a little hope for that one, but going to be a goal kick here for Hope. Last time the goalkeeper played this ball, it went about 65 or 70 yards, and he's going to be pushing his team up, so let's see what he's got. He's kicking it off the 6-yard line. Yep, ball's played long, probably a 55-yarder that time.
And Hope's going to let it go out of bounds. Number 27, Michael Dietz, is going to throw the ball in from Eaton Rapids, Michigan.
27 wisely, with some coaching there, lets the ball roll out so he can get some people back to help him out. Looked like a little push in the back there by number 8, our Brendan Hall, Brendan Hall, the kid got beat up, let's just call it what it is, in the last game. I mean, he got, it was rough down there in Kentucky for him. So I'm glad to see he's healthy and starting and look to see what he can do, because he certainly can be dangerous in the middle too. I think Wesley Lewis was credited for the goal down there in Kentucky.
He was.
95 degrees, 105 on the turf. Completely opposite today. It is a beautiful night for soccer up here in Michigan. Ball's going to be played long, again reeled back in by our goalkeeper, Brendan Kennedy. Kennedy looks long. He sees Miles Tucker on the far side of the field, finds him with a big throw.
Nice job by Miles, try to keep it in, but just goes out of bounds. Referee says it'll be the Flying Dutchman for a throw-in. We're joined here by Anthony Sopchak of Via Realty. Coming all the way from Valparaiso, Indiana, to come watch some of the boys here from Anderson University play some soccer.
That's a real sponsorship there.
That's right.
That's
that is
a real one.
Sponsorship there.
Yeah, that's.
See if I can.
That's a legit one.
See if I can get him to open up that checkbook for us.
You're not going to.
No, okay.
He's not going to. 13 in possession of the ball, looking to break some lines, and we've got a new player here for us. Can you see the number here?
That looks out of bounds to me.
Is this? I can't see our number. It's those jerseys.
Is your number 13? With the captain's band? No, Merrick.
No, 15.
Merrick, yeah, Merrick, yeah.
So we got Merrick starting
Merrick
today.
You're starting,
okay.
yeah. He started over Xander Mays today, looks like. So
if I recall, his first start, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it should be. He started a few times this season so far.
Okay, all right.
Coach likes to change it up a little bit, right?
I see that.
He does some.
I see that. Yeah, you've got Merrick is in there. He maybe won some minutes in these last few games to get that start, up here. We all know Hope College is going to be a tough team, and at this point, there's been a lot of possession on defensively, on the defensive side of Anderson Ravens. So we're hoping for the best.
Ball's played to the far outside. Number 24, Matthew Davidson has it. He moves it over to the middle of the field, who goes wide, and that's taken away by Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler's going up to Merrick. Merrick's going to move towards the center of the goal, right there in that Hope anchor. I think that's an anchor. Over to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler's going to go back, but intercepted by number 8, Evan Morrison of Canton, Michigan. That ball's going to come up here to the left side, number 9, Jake Jackson Minling.
Well, somebody's going to have to go defend this. He's getting in a dangerous area with an open player. Oh, no, just goes wide.
We got lucky on that one. Far left, on the left side. Good play by Hope College there to keep the ball moving where it needed to be.
To take this play back when they lost possession, this number 18 played a little bit of a pacey ball. And he ended up losing possession here on his left wing. So that's when Anderson was able to capitalize. But we got to have a few more of those and get lucky tonight.
Nice job there by Jack Harris to pick the pocket of the striker from Hope College.
Miles Tucker giving that player some
good
grief
job
there.
Miles Tucker.
24 was looking to get a little rough.
Nice
there.
ball. He's on sides, but just lets it go back just a little bit.
Yeah, it just caught him off pace and got caught up in Brendan Hall's foot there. That was very unfortunate because he was off to the races.
He sure was.
Ball's going to be played long. 9 and Jack Harris are going to be duking it out here for that ball. Number 9 wins the actual possession and plays the ball back as a header. Ashton Cuss plays it back to the goalkeeper who
just out of bounds.
Accidentally plays the ball out of bounds.
So again, we're here in Van Andel Stadium, soccer stadium here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Turf field, beautiful scoreboard. Got the hot dogs cooking. I can smell them. What a night here in Michigan at Hope College, Holland, Michigan. Referee's going to push him back.
If you look at the middle of your field here, you're going to see 2 defenders with Wesley Lewis. Wisely so for a counter that you're looking to see right here.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5
Nice
does a
shot by
great
Miles.
tackle, but here's Miles Tucker on the gas. Here we go. We've got a 2v3 working into a 3v3. Great cross again to Brendan Hall. Brendan Hall is going to be doubled and definitely fouled.
He was pulled back for
100% grabbed by his left arm and thrown off balance.
Ball's going to go right to the middle there, and back to our goalkeeper from a header from Noah New.
Oh, I do have to make a correction on my critique of Michigan officials. I said that it is 6 seconds for a goalkeeper to be in possession of the ball when we were at Olivet and Alma. I am incorrect on that, sir. It is 8 seconds that they are allowed to be in possession of the ball.
Okay, those extra 2 seconds definitely.
Well, it wasn't the 2 seconds.
Kentucky
It was
there,
the
that was-
27 seconds that he had
Yes,
the ball.
I was gonna
So,
say.
well, I appreciate the correction and the education from Coach Spires because he's definitely right.
Yeah.
It was 29 seconds. that he was on
Absolutely.
the ball. Maybe 37. I don't know.
It was a long time for sure. Ball's moved there by number 13, Josh Weigel. Weigel goes back to number 18, Evan Sandys.
Here's the Anderson Ravens have just checked back in, and they're again nobody's panicking. We're just looking for a bad pass to capitalize on a possession, and at this point it's working. This is an example right here. Where I think that was Merrick read that pass and intercepted it, but still back in the possession of Hope.
Right. At halftime today, I believe we're going to be joined by Sam Thomas of Triangle United Soccer Association. He's going to join us to give us a little bit of play-by-play and or a little bit of, constructive criticism here on the game, and let us know his thoughts on how the boys, the Anderson Ravens, are doing here.
I think he might give you some constructive
He might.
criticism,
My
too. I don't know.
My talking here was definitely rough.
Ball's played long into the middle. Jack Harris plays the ball back out to Noah New. Noah New sends the ball long. We're just going to go back and forth. So now we've got our goalkeeper out.
Very dangerous, though. Just where Braden Kennedy was, right at the top of the box there. Oh, nice job there by Emmett Kindler. Just a little too far.
I mean, I would call this game at this moment unsettled. I mean, the ball has been in the air more than it's been on the ground. So we got to get the ball on the ground, boys.
Yeah, we're still playing it in the air.
Yeah.
Nice job by Jack Harris to intercept. He's playing through the middle. Another misstep there by number 10. He's going to go to the outside to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler's going to go back to Wesley Lewis. Wesley Lewis going to play a beautiful ball into Brendan Hall, but the goalkeeper, Daniel Morgan, is going to pick that up. He's a sophomore, again, from Holland, Michigan, played for Holland Christian.
We do appreciate those text messages we get in from our listeners and those that are viewing. That's awesome. Appreciate the information and everything that comes back. Please make sure, again, that you like and subscribe to the channel. It's not like you're going to get spam mail or anything crazy, but it makes things easier for Luke because we need to get 100 subscribers, which I think we're at, what?
87.
Oh, come on. Really?
87
We're
subscribers.
13 short?
We're 13 short.
Listen, if you've not liked and subscribed at this point, shame on you. Also getting some feedback from our Anderson University parents. They like the camera, the nice camera feed. You got a compliment there, buddy.
Well, thank you.
All of your 8 games it took you to get here.
We fought that video camera for so long because, again, we have to ask a parent because we can't obviously do it ourselves, right? We have to ask a parent.
There ain't no we fighting it. I carry this crap up and down the steps. That's my role, and I know it.
You didn't even do that today either, by the way.
I didn't. I got out of it. I'm like, oh, somebody's calling my name over there. And
it was a high stadium. He's like, nah, I don't want to carry that far. I'll just act like I'm talking.
It worked.
It worked.
It was brilliant. All right, good header.
My 75-year-old dad did it for you.
Brendan Hall. Oh, Wesley Smith. Oh, man.
That's a ball.
Shot on. Oh, great idea. Wesley did a great job. You got to have one on him. You got to take those. You just don't know. This goalkeeper is not in any stretch been figured out. We don't know if he's good on the air, good on the ground. But that was a great shot by Wesley Lewis there.
That was done very well. Good sequence of play, too, right from the middle all the way up.
Yeah. Dangerous. Now, I will say it does look like Anderson, that's the accordion effect, right? In the beginning of the game, they look like they're squished back, and we're just weathering a storm. We're just figuring out what's happening.
Right.
And then at some point, they start getting a little tempo. They start getting a little confidence. I can't tell you what it is, but then the field starts stretching out from left to right, and they start getting uncompacted. So I think that's what we're seeing at this point, and I don't know if that's a conditioning thing from another team. I can't tell you what it is. I can just tell you that's what I see.
20 minutes into the game, they have time to read each other a little bit, see where everybody's at. Good job by Jack Harris again, moving that ball up to Miles Tucker on the left side.
Miles Tucker's working. He's looking for a big switch, which he finds with Carson Reed here on the near side, number 5. Carson Reed is challenged by number 13 on the Hope College team, who's their captain, obviously a good player. So Jack Harris back in possession of the ball, plays the ball to Brendan Hall, who's defending like his life depended on it right there. Did you see that body ball?
He sure did.
You can't, if there's any younger players watching this feed, you can't get a better definition of body ball and how to defend that player and wait for somebody to come help you. That was absolutely perfect. Looking for a big through ball there from their right back, number 5, plays a smart ball, but unfortunately makes it all the way back up to our goalkeeper, who plays the ball short to Luke Weinman, who is, again, we're still trying to figure out where that weak back is here on this team. And we have had some opportunities here with these give and goes. I mean, they're doing a really good job working their way through. And I got to tell you, that's going to be an Anderson Ravens ball. So here we are in that accordion style that I'm talking about. We're starting to stretch the field out a little bit, starting to settle in. I don't know if it's nerves on the Ravens side. I just can't tell you, but there's something happens.
Yeah, but I'm the same way with you, right? I mean, when you look at it, maybe it's just trying to read, trying to read what's going on, what's happening as they're out there and they're playing.
Substitution. Entering the lineup for the Flying Dutchman, number 12, Michael Whelan.
Michael Whelan is in for the captain, number 10, Alan Alcala, on the Flying Dutchman side. This will be a long throw in again by the Flying Dutchman.
What a great throw.
All the way up to the middle. Jack Harris there to receive. He plays the ball to Miles Tucker. Miles Tucker goes over to Ashton Cuss, who comes over to Carson Reed. Carson Reed plays it right into the foot of
we can't do that.
Number 13, Josh Weigel.
Here's why. Luke Wyman back to defend right on top of the box. Shot on goal. Braden Kennedy scoops that one up. Easy work for that one. But those how those quick counters turn into a problem right here. Those are we just can't have bad passes.
Absolutely.
Not at this level. They're not going to allow you to have that, and they're going to take advantage of you, and this is exactly what happened.
So it'll be a throw-in for the Flying Dutchman.
Interesting. Another interesting moment here. We're halfway through. We're 22 minutes through this first half. Not a single foul called.
You're right.
Not a single foul. I've only seen one foul that I believe was a foul. It was committed by Hope. It was that pull of Brendan Hall on his left arm that caused him to fall backwards and fall down. This team is playing very clean. They're playing very well. And the one thing that I do like is when you look down here at their lineup down here, their subs are all standing up.
They're all standing. That's a shot on goal and saved by Braden Kennedy. Right at the top, Right in that zone 14 that you always talk about, zone 5, right?
Or zone 14, one of the two, depending on which side of the field you're on. It is the most dangerous place on the field. It is where 90% of MLS goals are scored. It is, the reason being is because it is blocked by so many bodies.
Yeah.
You know, and that's that goalkeeper when they're talking about cutting down the angle. You know, if he's too deep, you might be able to squeak one in. You know, and if he's a little too high, you might be able to chip one over him. So it's just a real dangerous place. And you know, when we were coaching, ball slipped through by Brendan Hall to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler's all the way down here in the corner. Plays the ball back to Carson Reed. Some more give and goes here. Merrick Bollinger just loses possession of the ball, and they're going to try to slip one through here to Noah New. Noah New is not having that. He's going to be on a run. He's looking for an open player, which he finds. They're going to have a give and go here, which is brilliant. What a ball. Noah New's going to have a cross, and we're going to be in a corner kick. This corner kick is brought to you by Toys R Us Kids, because I don't want to grow up. You know why? Because I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Because you're a Toys R Us kid is right. And Toys R Us is coming back, though, Jamie. We're going to have to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe see if who knows? Maybe they're coming back. Yeah. They're gonna want to go.
All right, we've got Matty D in. He is in for a right back now. He's giving Carson Reed a break.
And Xander Mays coming in for Brendan Hall.
Yeah. So I think Brendan Hall. If I saw it, Brendan Hall is probably an ACM or a striker. I couldn't quite tell. I missed the very beginning of the game. Positionally speaking, what I've been seeing, I think Brendan Hall is one of their strikers. So we've got Ashton Cuss, who's going to be up here. He's going to take our corner kick. That corner kick's going to be an outswinger. So we've got everybody stacked up.
Nobody at the top for a quick getaway. Luke Wyman drawing the person out, drawing the player out. It's going to be up and over.
Good ball, smart. I just noticed that Hope defended with all 10 players, all 11 back there.
They sure did.
They didn't leave anybody up. So there's an interesting, I'm not sure if they were concerned about Anderson's set piece on a corner kick, but they did not leave a single person up. So very interesting there.
Matty D, good job on defending. We've got Jack Harris over on that left side now. He's going to play the ball into a running Emmett Kindler. Xander Mays in on it as well. They got Ashton Cuss going to be played here by number 9 of Hope, Jackson Minling. Coach giving instruction to his player, Michael Dietz. Dietz going to throw that ball in long again, played by Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler goes to the feet of number 18, Evan Sandys.
Again, there's been some physical play in here. I mean, look, this player literally has a hold of Xander Mays' arm in that. He literally had him in like a chicken wing. A good throw in. Xander Mays with a good cross. And here we got a shot on goal.
And that's going to go high.
And it goes over Miles Tucker's. That's going to keep him up tonight.
It sure is. That one went
We aren't going to have many of those today, and you got to hit those. It was a good crossover by Xander.
Yes, it was.
Just a good great sequence of play, but we're not going to get a lot of those, and we sure cannot miss those.
Yeah, we got to put those in the net, right?
Yep.
So long ball here from the keeper.
Good.
Merrick Bollinger looked like he was fouled, but maybe just came up wrong. Referee's going to stop play here. He's going to pause the time.
Maybe got the wind knocked out of him, I'm hoping.
I'm hoping the same, too. He did come down a little hard.
He did.
On that tailbone there.
Good sportsmanship there by number 12 from Hope. He came over to make sure that he was good. Let's give him some credit. Micah Wieland. He is a midfielder junior out of Bristol, Indiana, which is Northridge High School.
Okay.
Northridge. Sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard them in the standings back when we were paying attention to high school boys standings.
That's right.
How many likes are we up to and subscribes? Can you tell?
Not right now. Not when I'm
How do you know?
Doing this. I'm at 87 right now. That's the last time I checked this morning, but we could check here in just a few. Ball's going to be started here. 17:50 ticks left on the clock.
Luke Weinman very patiently just played that ball. Unfortunately, he went out of bounds. It was just kind of funny. He just kind of settled in, and he was like, here you go.
Wyman with a step. Oh, what a save. What a save by Braden Kennedy. He went up top left corner.
Can you replay that? I know
can.
It's for the opposing team, but they've been really good to us, and not for nothing, that was a great shot on goal.
I absolutely can replay that.
And to give us credit, that was a great save, so let's replay it for our goalkeeper.
And unfortunately, though, I'm not sure if we'll do a quick little wipe on that one here and see if we can get it. Just not there. Try it one more time here in just a second.
Just some play back and forth on their middle third of the field. They're trying to gain possession, which they finally do. They find a runner here on the outside, and Emmett Kindler and 12 are really working back and forth. 12 does a pretty interesting play, and that ball is stopped by Jack Harris against their captain, number 13. So Jack Harris switches the ball over to Wesley. Wesley's going to be looking to gain possession, who he can do some amazing things. So here we go. Miles Tucker in possession, body ball. You're seeing it. Luke Weinman comes up. Now we've got some numbers that are building in our favor. We're dancing across the 18. Great ball played in.
Played over
to Matty D, who sometimes looks like Jack to me.
He does.
Matty D does the right thing. We've got just some shot on goal. Oh my gosh.
And we've got a runner. Wesley Lewis going to try to get there, but
it'll
be a corner kick.
Great shot on goal, far post.
Yep.
Goalkeeper did an amazing job to read that amongst all those bodies.
He sure
I'm going to call that a goal. That was a wonderful job.
Beautiful save, beautiful shot.
Who's their goalkeeper that's out there now? Can you tell? Number 0?
Yeah, that's still 0.
Daniel Morgan.
Daniel Morgan, yep.
Big ball sent in. Jack Harris headers back in.
Tries to get through. Matty D tries to get
still working for some possession here.
Ball's going to be played out of bounds here, just about the, I'd say, 30-yard line, 35-yard line. And looks like we're going to have a sub here for Emmett Kindler. Daniel Carlin's going to come in for Emmett Kindler.
Substitution.
That must be to give Emmett a break. Emmett was doing a really good job on this wing, taking it to him. So
do I
see, did 15 for us stay in?
Yes, Merrick Bollinger's still in.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know if they subbed him out or what happened with him. So
no, he did not come out. He came up.
Okay. Luke Myman plays the ball over, looking for Matty D on this near side over here. Ashton Cuss plays a great ball up, but intercepted by 18. They're going to play a ball long. They're looking for some foot races down here between Jack Harris and number 9 on the Hope College team, and Jack Harris takes it to him, and unfortunately that goes out for a corner kick. So
defended nicely.
Let's see what they have for a corner kick. So we got to give credit where credit was due.
We got 100 subscribers.
But guess who did it?
Who did it?
Shane Evans.
Shane Evans with the 100. Shane Evans of the Hobart Art Theater there in Hobart, Indiana. Thank you so much, Shane. Listen, if you've ever been to Hobart, Indiana, and you want to go to see a nice show, that is the place to see it.
Art Theater, right downtown Hobart. Gets a lot of great acts, puts a lot of work into it. Great guy, great customer service. It's where you want to go. Looks like a set piece set up here for a corner kick. It's going to be an in-swinger. What a dangerous ball played in.
Nice job by Jack
I think
Harris.
That's Matt or Jack Harris played out
Jack
again.
Harris.
I can't tell who
Looked like Jack Harris to me.
So we also have some people from the Hard Rock that are chiming in and watching. We've got Sherrard Denson.
Oh, Sherrard.
He wants to know if this is live right now.
That's right.
It's as live as it gets.
It's as live as it gets.
So, dangerous ball played in. This is going to be dangerous here. 13 plays the ball across the middle.
Another strike.
And
saved by Braden Kennedy.
That was a great hit by number. Can't tell who. Number 12.
Yep.
What a great hit. Again, that's where you're supposed to be shooting the ball.
It sure is.
So we love when our Hard Rock people from Northern Indiana chime in. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Big ball played up almost to the stratosphere there. Braden Kennedy plays the ball up.
Ashton Cuss.
Ashton
Cuss there to Merrick Bollinger. Merrick Bollinger loses the ball right in the middle to number 8, Evan Morrison. Number 16, Benjamin Smitley is going to move that ball over to his far side. Then it's going to be taken away here by
Miles Tucker.
Ooh, looks like a possible foul there, but the referee's going to let him play on.
Yeah, I don't.
He has been letting him play on this whole time.
I don't think I've seen a single foul yet. I mean, that's amazing.
Game is not getting out of hand at this point, so referee's going to let him play.
Yeah, both teams are playing real well. Like, I mean, there's some tugging. There's some pulling going on. There's some chicken wings, but
what do they call that? Rubbing is racing, right?
Yeah, So here's 9 in possession of the ball.
Jack Harris makes a move. It's going to go up to the left side to number 4. He's going to have a shot, and Braden Kennedy's there to receive. That's a shot on goal by Seth Walters from St. Joseph, Michigan. He's a junior forward. Ball's going to go over there to Luke Weinman. Weinman's going to come up this left side. He's going to play the ball to Xander Mays. In the middle, Xander Mays is going to have that ball taken away over on that far side. Going to go up to Hope. There's a good defense there by Noah New. Ball saved by Hope on a trailing player.
We're going to look for a negative ball here that comes through. And I think that's Ashton Cuss, gets a left foot on there just to keep it from, crossing the mouth of the goal, place the ball into a corner kick situation. So, again, this last corner kick, that was a brilliant ball played in by the corner taker. I think he's on his way over there to take it again.
What's interesting is I have not heard who this corner kick is sponsored by, and I'm guessing Callahan Auto Parts, but I just wanted to see where we were.
This one's Radio Shack.
Oh, Radio Shack.
And when you've got questions, we've got answers. So, fortunately, on that corner kick, there was no answer on that one. So, ball's played up here. Dangerous ball. Matty D plays the ball out.
Wesley Lewis on the run, but it's going to be out of bounds on the Hope player. It ricocheted off of his leg. And that was number 18, Evan Sandys.
13 in possession of Hope. He's
nice move.
Their team captain. He is a very quick, very crafty player. You can just tell he's very explosive on his speed. So
he sure is.
He's a tough one to keep up with. Good ball played across the top of the box. 18 is going to spread Anderson University defense from left to right. So here's going to be a cross into goal. It's being tracked by...
All out of bounds, saved in.
He's called offsides.
He's called offsides.
Thankfully. Unfortunately, our goalkeeper looks like he might be hurt.
That's never good.
He's going to be down. He's going to be working through hopefully some pain, rub some dirt on it, and get back up. We got to keep that kid in.
Matty D picked him back up and said, nope, you're staying, buddy. Let's go. So it looks like we got another fantastic text from another good friend of ours from Hobart, Indiana, Mr. Gary Eisen. I think you know who that is, right?
I've heard of that fella.
Yeah, I heard of that guy. He's
I'll tell you this. If you've not been to a restaurant in Michigan with Gary, Indiana, you should go give that a rip and see how much fun you can have.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Last time we were here in Michigan, we had a good time. I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Yeah.
Another long ball over here to the left side. Trailing number 13, explosive player. Received, ricocheted, and it will be a goal kick.
Yeah, that was a good shot on goal. So I tell you, 13.
Substitution. Entering the lineup for the Flying Dutchman, number 14, Grant Hessenreich.
Who's coming out? 9?
Grant Hessenreich's going in, and looks like he'll be replacing number 9.
So I was just
gonna
give 9 his due props as they pulled him out. 9 and 13. We're gonna have to shut those two down. They are two of the more dangerous players on the field at this point, and I don't see him right now. But
good job there by
12.
Looks like that was Ashton.
Yeah, it was Cuss. He played the ball out.
Cuss tried to play the ball, but it was a good interception by him.
12 is one of their dangerous players too. He's their corner taker, who obviously has a good touch on the ball. So it looks like Anderson's going to be defending back with 9. They're going to leave Wesley Lewis right at that, final third, middle third line. Nope, he's going to come back because
he's going to watch.
Yeah, so good move on that part because you cannot leave those two players alone. So. Here, they're going to bring somebody on top of the box, number 14.
Xander Mays is there to kind of watch him a little bit. Play it out. Another header, still in the air. Ball's played by Wyman, who's going to take that left foot and put it all the way up to the circle. Number 18 is going to put that ball back in, and then it'll be received by Miles Tucker.
Miles Tucker should play the ball to his left, and he does. Oh, gosh.
Just hits Wyman right in the back, but he still got it. Ball's going to be played there to Ashton Cuss.
Weinman was doubled there and made his way out of it. So we got Matty D, who's number 44. He plays a good ball to another freshman who they're obviously working on some. That was a foul, but he's going to let the ball play. Oh my gosh, here goes Wesley again.
And
that was
ball's
getting
going to be
close.
the goalkeeper.
That was close.
That'll be Daniel Morgan, who's going to take his time to rest his team down a little bit off of that.
That one had me on my feet. I thought Wesley. He's dangerous in there, man. You know,
He sure is.
I've got. If I got money on him, it's on somebody. It's going to be Wesley. He's going to put the ball in. Keeper plays the ball short and then decides to he plays the ball to himself, decides to play it long. Jack Harris doesn't notice that there's a runner over his right shoulder. Didn't check his shoulders on that one. And thankfully, that would be Matty D came in to save that just quick indiscrepancy that he had there. I think he was looking for somebody else.
Played. Nice job by Wyman, who's going to chip that ball out. He's still trailing. Plays. Referee's going to call that as a foul.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, look, first foul.
First foul of the night.
As far as I can recall, that's our first foul.
That's going to be right at the top.
Direct free kick, dangerous place. I'm going to say this is the 30-yard line with number 18. We've got 2, 4, so we've got 6 up in the attacking line for their set piece. They're going to bring 7 up. Number 15 is going to move up to that line. They're going to be set on the 18 to see if they can draw that offsides play. Offsides trap. They chip the ball.
Oh, this is dangerous. And it's going to be a header on the goal.
Yeah.
That's going to be a goal.
Yeah.
Right at the 6:18 mark.
Great set piece by Hope. Give them credit where it's due.
And we're going to mute the mics just from this audio.
All right, that music is off, and
Yep.
we're back in. We've got a potential injury here with Braden Kennedy, so trainer's down working with him on his, looks like a right foot. Coach Scott is out, also tending to the players and giving them some instruction.
And while they do that, we'll take a quick little break here, and while they tend to the injured player.
Anderson University Summer Soccer Camp in Anderson, Indiana, a proven leader in training over 11,000 campers. For more than 30 years, we've inspired young athletes ages 4 to 18 with day and overnight programs to excel on and off the soccer field. Coming back for another exciting year in July 2026. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about this unforgettable summer at Anderson University. God bless and go Ravens.
So as you can see there, we've got number 92 coming in for the Ravens. That's Carter Denson.
Carter's a goalkeeper freshman. He's out of Troy, Ohio, Troy Christian. I think he's got some secret weapons that we hear about, but we've not seen them yet. So it'll be interesting if they break those out today. We're down 1-0 on an extremely good team. This team, just for point of reference, plays Notre Dame later this week. So we got to have our kickoff here. Our cameraman is cueing into the kickoff. Anderson's going to be in possession. We got a whistle, and we're on our way again. So we're going to be high press again. Hope has brought in some new fresh legs up top to continue wearing down our defensive legs in the back. You got 14 and 4 up top for Hope.
Just a reminder to stay tuned for halftime. Sam Thomas is going to join us via phone and give us just some information here for us to talk about and ask some questions. We're going to have some fun with him and see what he can shed some light on this and see how the Ravens are playing against this really good Hope College team. Nice job by Matty D, whose ball stolen there by number 4. Seth Walters played right up to it. Looks like Noah News there. Still ball's played up to the top of the corner there to number 13.
13 plays that same diagonal ball. He plays back for 18. I'm seeing some chemistry there with those two. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking, and he finds number 18 there on top of the box. So
Jack Harris is going to play that ball out and reset, get his team. He's talking to everybody right now. Captain Jack is making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing there in the box.
Ball's headed out and back into that dangerous zone. Thankfully played out. 14 tries to hit it and just leans back a little too far, which benefited us.
While we set this goal kick up, I just want to quickly reach out to Nana and Grandpa Harris there in good old Indiana. They're watching on their TV.
Substitution entering the lineup for Anderson.
If you've never had a chance to drive a tractor, that's the place to go right there. Let me tell you that right now.
You could go have tractor races there. There's several of them.
What a good time. I plowed a field one morning while Jamie Harris did nothing and sat on the porch there.
To be clear, you disked a field?
I disked a field, that's right.
You disked a garden.
That's right.
You didn't plow anything.
I feel like I did a good job there. I do. I was really happy with myself and the progress I made.
Well, when you're disking, you really can't mess it up.
Hey,
I'm just
it felt good to me.
Yeah, good.
Ball's thrown in long there. Luke Wyman to receive. Goes up to Ashton Cuss, who goes over to Daniel Carlin, who goes to
Matty D.
Matty D, thank you very much. Ashton Cuss there coming up the middle. Played long to Daniel Carlin, who lets the ball go out of bounds, and it'll be a Hope College throw-in.
So, again, I'm not sure if I told you this, but to give you a caliber of the team that Hope is, they play Notre Dame men's.
Yeah, in a few days.
In a few days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just to give the viewers an example of what kind of caliber team this is.
That's a Big Ten D1 right there.
Yeah, they are racked and stacked, and obviously good coaching. Their positioning is very well. This back line is legit. I mean, if you look at the screen now, you know they're perfectly in position for what they should be for a counter, which is what's coming. So their defenders are tracking our strikers on those diagonal runs, and not a bad ball there played by Matty D. Just a little bit far. A goalkeeper's smart. He's going to bring it in, bring the pressure up, stretch the field from left to right, and burn some seconds all at the same time. So
they're coached, the Hope College, the Flying Dutchmen are coached by David Blahnik. It's his fourth season as head coach. Doing a good job with this squad.
Big ball played, probably a 65-yarder from a goal as a punt from a goalkeeper.
Nice there by Jackson Crawford. Play the ball up.
Jackson Crawford, another freshman in on the field. Great news for him. He played number 27. And Jackson Crawford is in trying to win those minutes, and he's playing really tough, really hard.
Good job by Anderson, though. 3v1 right there.
Yeah.
Had it nailed down.
Yep. Who's 39? I think is that 39 or is that 29? Right here, the striker.
29.
Is it 29?
Should be 29, yeah. I believe that's Owen Seathamel. Ball's there to number 4. Nice save by Carter Denson.
Oh. Good
Played
job by our
Cuss.
freshman goalkeeper.
Sure was.
Didn't panic, read it, saw what was happening. Jack Harris is going to be in pursuit over here with number 4. They're going to duke it out.
He's tracking and then pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
But it'll still be a goal kick for us. So the referee might have saw the push and just gave it our way anyway.
Yeah. It was going to be I mean, was that out on Jack? Could you say?
It might have had a deflection on Jack. I don't know. I mean, from this far, it's hard to tell. But sometimes when something like that happens, the referee's just going to go with it. I don't,
At this point, the officiating, which I know we're critical of them at times. Everything's been in the spirit of the game at this point. He's been in good position. He's really working back and forth on the field to be in the right spots to make those calls. So here's another counter that's going to happen. You're going to look for a negative ball played pretty far across. You got 43 seconds left in the game, and there's an unmanned attacker with the ball. Another big cross. Matty D's going to head the ball out, and it looks like I can't.
That'll be to Jackson Crawford. Jackson Crawford miscues a little bit to Xander Mays, but Merrick Bollinger comes up with it.
Play the ball along. He should. Yeah,
Xander
Xander missed this run here by by Jackson. I think 39. I feel like he should have played that ball long. He definitely had him on the run. So got 13 seconds. You just need to play the ball low.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Ball's just still being played around.
3,
4 seconds left.
2, 1.
And that is going to be the half.
That'll be half. Right now, halftime. Hope College leads 1 to Anderson University 0. And we'll be right back in just a few minutes with Sam Thomas.
For more than 3 decades, Anderson University has been home to Ravens men's and women's soccer, giving players the chance to grow as athletes, students, and people of faith. And now, thanks to your generous support, we've raised enough to bring lights to Fridley Field, creating an even more exciting collegiate event atmosphere for our Ravens soccer teams. But the job isn't done. There's still more to do. Scan the QR code on your screen for more information on how you can help, and let's keep building something special together at Anderson University.
Anderson, Indiana, a proven leader in training over 11,000 campers. For more than 30 years, we've inspired young athletes ages 4 to 18 with day and overnight programs to excel on and off the soccer field. Coming back for another exciting year in July 2026. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about this unforgettable summer at Anderson University. God bless and go Ravens.
And welcome back to the second half of action here in Holland, Michigan at Van Andel Field. We're going to have a call here by Sam Thomas coming in just a few minutes.
Ball's going to be played here into that dangerous spot again, that zone 5 and 14 right on top of the box. They're quickly going to work here, Hope is. Can't tell who played the ball out there, but did a good job. Brendan Hall's going to play the ball out to Miles Tucker. We're going to have the pleasure of watching these boys work the line on this side. Great ball played in. Brendan Hall is going to be on the attack. He's going to play a far ball over on the far right side. I can't tell what player that is over there, but he's going to have a cross in, deflected out. Matty D is going to be working to defend, I think, number 9. 9 sends the ball far. Great ball sent in here. I think that's Luke Weinman is in pursuit of the ball and plays the ball, but back down the line with that big left foot that he's got. Ball is out of bounds and possession in favor of Hope. So 5 from Hope is going to be taking the throw.
So we're joined live now by Sam Thomas of Triangle United Soccer Association. Sam, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. How are you?
All right. How are you?
Doing well. Just got back home from training and turned on the game.
All right. Well, fantastic. Well, we just wanted to thank you, first of all, for joining us right now. We're going to pop up your picture there on the screen a little bit, and I know Jamie's going to take away with a couple of quick questions for you, and hopefully you can give us some of your input and insights into what's been happening here on the action so far.
Well, anybody that knows.
Hold on, real quick, guys. I'm watching. I'm seeing we're down 1-0. It kind of is looking like we're missing some off-camber craftsmanship, in my opinion.
Sounds like you've been talking to somebody that I know.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about. I have no clue what you'd be talking about.
Somebody's snitching. Well, first of all, before we get into the game, we need to get, because Sam Thomas is a very humble young man, and we got to give him his just credit here on who he is and what he does. Sam is a MLS Next coach. He's a youth development academy director for Triangle United, at a soccer, which is out of North Carolina. How many kids are in your club, Sam?
Yeah, so we're a club
kids.
based in Chapel Hill, and right now, if we're talking, rec teams, rec players, competitive all the way through adult leagues and everything. We run around 6,000 kids.
Man, that's crazy. You got 6,000 players in your club, and that's all the way from what, like U4 down to, up to U19s?
Yeah, so we go all the way up to U19s. We run adult leagues as well, which is awesome. We've got like multiple youth like rec clubs that start right, I think around U4, U5, and then they go up and they start in the Triangle United system in my program in the YDA at U8 is when they start with me.
That is fantastic. I see, one of your credits here is that you're an MLS Next coach. So my question to you is on that, how many players have you had through your club throughout the years, not just with you, but through the entire time? Has anybody made it all the way?
Yeah, so currently we have players playing. One kid is currently playing in Germany, and we got a guy who's playing for New England Revolution right now. And honestly, I'm blanking on his name. That was before my time when I was with the club. But they are currently there, and then we've got a few kids right now currently playing. We just sent a kid. I know he's definitely he probably doesn't watch this game because he doesn't know Anderson at all. But we just sent a kid last year who's now playing for Orlando City.
Oh, nice.
Pro club in the MLS, Torn Tenders. So it's fantastic. So we've got quite a few. I've been with the club for 4 years when I moved over here after I was with Anderson. So I don't know all the long history of players, but I know for a fact we've got multiple players still playing professionally in different leagues, USL, and like I said, a couple that are in Germany playing overseas as well, which is fantastic.
That's awesome. A couple of things we didn't talk about. You've communication and community engagement director. Just tell me a little bit about that, and I've got a couple questions we want to go over for youth development and some favorite moments of your coaching career and things like that. So tell me what
Absolutely.
A communication and community engagement director would be.
Yeah, so at Triangle, as well as doing the YDA stuff, I'm also involved with our social media. I've run our social media now for the last year, and also working on, the events side. And we work with we have some very big colleges near us, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and Duke is right here. And we work with them to get some events going. So recently we've had kids be, ball boys for the men's game and for the women's game, things like that, which we love. Encouraging and trying to, encourage the growth of the game through high-level soccer, which is what we want. So that's kind of a little bit more about that role that I do at the club, and I'm excited to do more and help grow the club in that way.
That's fantastic. So, how long have you been with Triangle again?
Yeah, so this is the start of my 5th year. Okay. We moved up, me and my wife, AU alum, Laura Batts. She went to Anderson. We met there while I was there too, and then moved out here when she got into Duke for her grad school. And so we've been here this is the start of our 5th year.
That's awesome. We Coach Luke and I know you because of the time that you spent with our team while we were high school. You were their camp counselor. So the boys got to, work under you, and your tutelage is a great coach, and you're definitely one of their favorite coaches they still talk about. So, give me a favorite moment, maybe even in high school, the high school camp that you've worked with. What's been so special about that?
Yeah, and I would say I've got a couple moments that I'll run through real quick, but I'd say one of my favorite memories was, my first time experiencing an overtime game at the college level when I coached at Anderson, back when they still did overtime and golden goal. Oh. I will never forget it when we were playing, I believe it was Olivet College, who you guys just played earlier this season. Mm-hmm. Tied at the end of the game. We go in, and with 1 minute left in overtime, a freshman, his name was Anthony, great kid, great player, scores a rebound from Derek Thorpe, a senior, and dog pile happens. It was incredible. A great moment that I remember from, coaching at Anderson and being there. And then I think just the biggest thing is one memory that is always there is just Anderson soccer camps.
Oh, yeah.
Is so prevalent. I mean, that was truthfully how I met Luke, little Luke and Jack. Right. Was I met them when they first came to Anderson camp at, whatever that was, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old.
Right.
And, we won't talk about those times. I know Jamie has got some stories. He could talk about that for a while when Jack was in camp.
Yeah, not one of my favorite dad moments.
But, no, that Anderson soccer camp is so important in the formative years with kids at that age and developing soccer. And it truly is it's one of those things that's such a staple in Indiana for the soccer scene. And so it's just so awesome to see it still going. And those memories, working with the coaches, working with the players, working with the high schools and the high schools coaches, it's so much fun every year. And that's why Coach Fridley has us all coming back. All the coaches come back. It will be this coming summer. I'll do it again, and it will be my 8th, 9th year of doing it again, like in a row. And that's just
right.
It goes to it.
And that's always in July. It's usually the first weekend after the 4th of July. That first weekend, that first Sunday, right? That's usually when they have it.
Yep, exactly. First Sunday after the 4th of July.
Yeah, so this year, I believe it's actually the 5th this year, but we're still making sure that it's going to be that time. So there's a QR code that we play during the commercials that people can see if they do want to sign their kid up, because they've got kiddie kickers from 3 or 4 years old all the way up to the high school camps, which is our boys were a part of literally from that beginning all the way to high school, which was every time they talk they have that what was their favorite moment during high school season, and so many people say it's the Anderson University soccer camp, being able to hang out with their boys and have a great time. And and obviously you being a coach, they absolutely love that, and all their coaches. They've had Derek Spires, they've had they've had you name it, right? There's plenty of coaches, and we nearly missed that one. I know you're probably on a little bit of a delay from us, but you can hear Jamie back here, making his hand claps and stuff, because they just
trying not to yell.
And we almost scored, so it was there's a lot going on here.
That's awesome.
So have you had a chance to watch the game? I know you're training tonight for your own team. Have you had a chance to watch anything tonight?
Not too much. I'm watching it now, on mute while we're here. And, Hope is a quality program. It's something where this is a team that's constantly challenging for the top 25.
In the country, when you say that?
The score line is not where we want right now, but we're in the game, and that is a testament to how far this team has been coming this year. So hopefully they can get a goal here and get a result.
So when you say top 25 for our listeners, what do you what does that mean to you? What's top 25?
Yeah. So top 25 is like in the nation. This team is usually fighting to be ranked in the top 25 in the nation.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're usually in the conversation. They're getting AP votes. It's like AP would be how the votes come through to rank the teams in the nation. So, if the people at home remember last year, Denison, they were who we played in the NCAA tournament, our first ever time. They were ranked this year number 1, and I don't know if they still are now, but that's again this similar quality team here.
Right. What's this guy doing?
Right. Absolutely. That's amazing, man. We've been having, looks like the referee's going to call timeout here on something that's going on. Not to cut you short.
Very popular timeout in a soccer game.
Yeah, it calls a timeout here.
He takes possession from Anderson and gives it to. Not sure what happened on that one. Not sure what happened. So can you keep going there, Sam, on the Denison?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so basically what I was saying there is back on. With Denison, it's who we played last year. They similar quality level here between Hope and Denison in terms of history and how they play. So, Hope is a quality team. So right now we're in the game. We're fighting to equalize, and hopefully we can get a goal here. But right now, we're fighting, which is good. That's what we want.
Absolutely.
It is. It's great. I mean, when we were on the way up and we're talking, we're like, they're going to play Notre Dame next week. Now, I've not seen Notre Dame's men's team, but I did see Notre Dame women's team play last week. They played a team out of somewhere in Michigan here, and it was the most clinical game of soccer I have ever seen in my life. It was absolutely phenomenal what they did. And it was just really good. Oh, my gosh. That was a goal by Denison. Good job. Good goal by Hope. Good job on their part.
We do have to mute real quick just because of the music. We'll come right back as soon as that's over, okay?
And scoring goal number 2.
And we're back.
So good ball played there. I don't know if you saw that or not, Sam. That was a miscue on defense there.
Yeah, we call that Route 1 right there. One ball down the line breaks the lines, and the boys not recovering. But again, that's what happens when you're going against a team at this quality. I mean, they can strike at any moment and they can play, and you see it there. One mistake, one time you're not shifting in the right spot. That's what happens. So we're still at 2-0. We're still here. Got to just keep going.
Yep, for sure. So, well, listen, we have enjoyed the time you've given us. We appreciate it. We got a goalkeeper with a save here on the Anderson Ravens side. We got a few freshmen on the field, so if you wanna, I'm sure you're gonna keep chiming in and keep watching the game, which we love. That off-camber striker that we're missing, that's that sneaky kid, number 33, who I love to call 33, but he has changed his number to number 7.
That's unacceptable, but it's okay.
I can't argue that. I loved yelling 33, but we're at number 7 now. So he's
letting it go, which is there
can't
goes
let that
now
go.
offsides.
Yeah,
That's a late call offsides.
Yeah, he's I can't wait to see Cohen Winton back in. He's a dangerous player. He's crafty. He's a kid that you don't see coming, and then all of a sudden, he sneaks out of nowhere. I mean, we saw it last year 2 times against Rose. Rose didn't see him coming, that's for sure. Maybe it was because it was blinding rain sideways.
Right.
But 2 huge goals from a freshman that year put them right in contention to get to the next level. So they did a great job, and he did a great job. So, yeah, his witty moves that he has on the field. Looking forward to seeing that kid back.
Absolutely.
That's right. Well, it's fantastic talking to you guys, and God bless Go Ravens, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Sam. Again, joined by Sam Thomas from Triangle United Soccer Association out of there in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Another proud supporter of Anderson University Ravens. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you soon, Sam.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye. So that was fun. We had Sam there join us from Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
He should have been one of our first callers. He's put so much time into with the Anderson team, with the Hobart team, coaching them. Still checks in on the boys, still sees how they're doing, and definitely just a great coach and certainly a great mentor, and he definitely knows a lot of people. So
absolutely,
we've got 9 coming out for the Hope and 14 on his way in.
Yeah, number 14, Grant Hassernick. So a long ball by our goalkeeper, Carter Denson, up to Miles Tucker. Nice deflection. Good, easy, lucky bounce there for Merrick Bollinger. And we'll have a throw-in for Hope College.
It's going to be all the way down at there, about 1 yard line here on the near side. These are the moments where you can't let them out. You got to keep pushing. I mean, I know it's 2-0. It's a insurmountable, feels like an insurmountable lead. Ball header back in by Weinman. Goalkeeper's going to play the ball, burn a few seconds off the clock. I mean, it's at the end of the game, those are going to be those important seconds.
Yeah.
So, wise move by the goalkeeper. 29 minutes left in this game. 10 shots on goal by Hope. 2 shots on goal by Anderson is what's been booked. We're in the second half, 2-0. Goalkeeper plays a long ball. I'm going to call that a 70-yarder. Plays it all the way down in the final third on a bounce. And there's now we're starting to see some fouls called.
Yeah, a little more fouls called. I mean, who knows? We're getting tired here. People getting a little chippy. 2-0 lead there on Hope's side. Hopefully we can put one in here and not be blanked.
Oh, Miles Tucker. That was a great opportunity in one touch.
Was.
Yeah, good idea.
Nice header there off of Ashton Cuss. Ball's played long there, number 14, Jack Harris there, but a bad unlucky bounce, but we're still running. It goes wide on the left side.
Yep.
We've got some subs now. Looks like Andon Colclazier and number 5, Carson Reed.
Andon Colclazier.
So Merrick Bollinger's coming out, and Matty D will be coming out as well for the Ravens.
Who went in for Matt?
for Matty D, that would be Carson
Carson
Reed.
Reed's back in. Okay. Carson Reed in for the header. Wins that 1v1. And Nicole Glazier plays the ball over to Miles Tucker. Miles Tucker's going to look to keep the ball on that side of the field and looks to go to one of his targets, which is intercepted. On the far side, we've got Wesley, I think, who's working the ball back to Carson Reed. Good give and go there. It's going to be Wesley is going to be hard to beat.
He sure is. He's fast, explosive.
Yeah.
Nice ball over to Wyman. Wyman's going to fire, but it's going to go wide to the right side. Good idea to fire from the top of the box. He's in that zone that we talk about all the time. So we're very happy with, or very, very good shot. And just keep the goalkeeper honest, right?
For sure. Goalkeeper's going to be, again, these are these seconds that count. At the end of the game, if Anderson somehow comes back and we squeak one in, that's 2-1, and you've burned these seconds off the clock like he's doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's called clock management. Ball's going to be played through. Weinman's in possession. He's challenged and plays the ball out around their captain, number 13, I believe, who's a great player. Xander Mays is going to work to keep the ball in. It's slide tackled out by 16. Xander Mays waits for it to build. He hits Miles Tucker on a long ball. Miles Tucker is working the ball.
Plays to Annan Cole Glazier right past him to a waiting number 11 who plays it up to number 4. Number 4 is going to go long here to the captain, number 13, but it's going to be out of bounds. Josh Weigel just couldn't get to it, just a little too far. Luke Wyman's going to play this ball in from a throw-in. He's going to go long to Miles Tucker. Miles Tucker has the ball. Play a little back and forth. He's still looking. He's going to go a little bit long.
Here we go.
Who is that on that far side, Coach?
Oh, that was...
Looks like Emmett Kindler?
Yes, it was Kindler. Sorry, I was watching what was going on down here. Defender plays the ball out. We're going to play the ball on a short corner kick. Very quick.
Good job.
Very brief.
And a goal.
And we shoots and scores. We got a header. That was absolutely brilliant. 2-1. We put one in. What a great play call by the coaches. I don't know if you saw that or not. Everybody was just waiting to see what happened. And Anderson took advantage of the normal, time it takes you to get a corner kick ready to go. And they played the ball lightning speed and hit somebody on a header, which was Emmett. Was it Emmett Kindler?
Emmett Kindler with the header, absolutely.
Okay, here we are, 2-1, 26 minutes
2-1.
left.
We called that earlier, right? I mean, that was where we were at.
A great ball by them. And these are the times that I was telling you, the goalkeeper and that time management, those seconds count. They
sure do.
You just really got to be cognizant of that. So we're still in the game.
Wish we would have had Sam Thomas on for that one.
Yeah.
It would have been nice for him to break that down for us. So 2-1 here. We are Ravens being led by Hope College. Ball played up to Miles Tucker. Another sliding tackle, but played over the top of another Hope College player.
Okay, we're
Luke
good.
Wyman has it. He's going to play up to Miles Tucker.
What a good ball.
Miles Tucker back and forth again.
Good pace on the ball to Tucker.
He
Tucker's
sees
going to
Wyman.
look back out the loop.
Wyman's got some space. He's going to do another long cross over there to Emmett Kindler. Is it going to be received? No, it's not going to be received by Hope.
Play the ball back to Carson Reed. He crosses
Reed's
the ball in.
For a waiting right there in the middle, Wesley Lewis. Wesley Lewis is there but can't put it on. And the ball back to Carson Reed, who's going to put it right back in again. Off to the races. Goalkeeper's going to come out on this one, but he's going to be contested heavily by Ashton Cuss. Nice job by the Ravens. Keep the pressure up and at Hope College Flying Dutchman. So another long ball.
Looks like we've seen a momentum change, and I noticed it about 10 minutes ago. I noticed it a lot when Sam was on the phone, but we certainly want to hear what he says. But there's been a little bit of a momentum change here, and the one thing I've noticed is it seems like conditioning that Anderson is doing, not because we're back, not because the scoreboard reflects this. I should have said it before the goal was put in by the Ravens, but I've noticed that there's been a little bit of a momentum change here, and again, that's that slow burn that we have to work through.
Sure.
We have to wait to get there. Anderson eventually gets to it, and then we're off to the races.
Well, you always hear, too, heartbeat skill sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And these boys from the Ravens, they haven't played these Flying Dutchmen since 2004. We know they're a top quality, top 25 team. in the nation, as said by Sam from Triangle United. And, when you're the caliber of Denison and Hope College and we're even still in contention of the game with a 2-1 score with 24 minutes left, the boys won it, right?
Yeah.
And that some kind can definitely be a factor in the game.
I will say this. We're 9 games in now, 5-2-2, and here we are. So what is that, 10? That's my math. Sorry, that's public schooling right there. So, we're 10 games in, and, it is that patience that you see with them. And now you see quite a few subs that are going on over here on the Hope side, so they're starting to dig into their bench. I'm sure the coach is going to bring out that big number 9. He's given him a break here on the Hope side. So that was a very dangerous player. 9 was worrisome for me, to be honest with you. So
he sure was.
I'm sure we're going to see him back in there before long. And Nicole Glacier is working
Mixing
through.
It up. He's going to play the ball long to the left side, but he's looking for his left winger. Off to the races there for Xander Mays, and he makes it. Ball still in. It'll be throwing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What you saw is the fence.
The fence. My apologies.
Yeah. It looked like it was not the out of bounds.
Long throw.
Huge.
Wyman with the header up to Miles Tucker. And Noah News there. You can hear Harris talking to Noah, telling him to get there, right? I mean, the boys are fired up. 22 minutes and 38 seconds left in this half. The end of the game.
You saw what I was going to say is I've still not seen a quit button. I've not even with the score, no matter what it was last week. I mean, we were on top of a Connex box, not a lick of deodorant left. I mean, that game was ridiculously hot.
It was warm.
And we were just sitting.
Yeah.
And these boys were out there on the turf, 10 degrees hotter than the 95. And to be honest with you, I don't feel like they gave up that day.
They did not.
Now everybody's playing in 95-degree weather. Both teams, 22
Absolutely.
players. No argument there. Maybe the other team had a little bit of acclimatation. Like, what is that called? Acclimatization?
Acclimation?
Acclimatization?
Acclimation.
That's my public schooling.
No, come on now.
But yeah, they were acclimatized.
Yes, they were acclimatized.
So, and we were traumatized by the
heat down in Kentucky.
Awful.
It was warm. Another couple of substitutions for both squads. Got Wesley Lewis coming out for a well-deserved break.
Yeah.
Brendan Hall coming in, and number 4, the captain, Seth Walters, will come out from St. Joseph, Michigan. He'll come out as well for a well-deserved break.
It's going to be a big throw, and it is. Ball's all the way. It's going to be played back in. Goalkeeper's going to be up.
There.
Good. You had 2 defenders tracking back in case the goalkeeper mishandled the ball. So good defending there on Anderson's side. So big kick here.
Nice kick.
I'm going to say that was a 65, 70-yarder. That was all the way up to our striker, Xander Mays. And here we go with the ball going to be played back and forth again. So Jack, here's our number 9 again. The kid I told you he's a dangerous player. So Jack Harris
nice
is
job,
defending
Jack
him
Harris.
and denies that big cross from a left footer there by number 9. Ball's going to be a throw in. They're going to bring 22, who looks like they're right back all the way across the field. Again, this is a little bit of time management on their side. 2-1, you're up. This is the answer to subbing a lot.
Yeah.
When you're trying to burn the clock as a coach, you bring the player from the opposite side. Now, it also helps that this kid can throw the ball about 30 yards.
Yeah, it's almost a corner kick at this point with the way he can throw the ball.
He's going to get it all the way into the side of the box here on the goal kick.
And he sure does. And a nice deflection there. Ball still in the box, coming out by Miles Tucker. Miles Tucker needs to play it a little faster. He does, up to the circle.
There was no panic on Miles.
There sure wasn't. There's panic on my end.
Nice and Nicole
Glacier. He's still going. He's going to try to chip the goalkeeper. And he does it off to the far right side. It was a good idea on his part, right?
Goalkeeper was way out.
He was way out.
Yeah.
If he could have chipped it a little bit longer, he would have had him.
Yeah.
Miles Tucker is going to take a break. Emmett Kindler's going to come in for him.
Yeah. Good subbing, good sequence of subbing at this point. I mean, you've got some super strong players on the field. I'm sure at some point we're going to see some of those young freshmen that are going to get out there to burn some of this back line down again. And not for nothing, some of those freshmen they're pretty dangerous, man. So I look forward to seeing them back.
And nice to have a bench.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, nice to have an ability to put somebody in who's just as good as caliber to come in and play and keep the pressure on.
Here's Merrick is in pursuit of that ball. They're going to play the ball back to 29. 29 is going to look for a big switch, which he finds. Jack Harris headers that ball out to Brendan Hall Brendan Hall looks to Ashton Cuss, and Ashton is still in a 2v1, winning the ball, and that is Carson Reed plays the ball out to.
He's going to go long. Oh, he tried to hit Xander Mays, just couldn't get there.
Yeah, I think Xander, frankly, would have been offsides on that one.
I think you're probably right.
That's an opinion, but.
Should be Ravens throw in, I believe.
He called a foul?
He called a foul back there.
I have no idea what he called. I didn't see it.
Not sure where we're at, but you can see a little bit of some talking by 18.
Okay, they're going to play short. They're looking at they have a 4-1, so they've got that DCM. Rich is right here. He's coming right towards us on the field. I think his 18 is his number, and he's been a real crafty player right here.
Sure is.
He's low center of gravity, and he's really working that back line. So
ball's
Ashton
back
Cuss,
to Wyman. Good
Wisely,
switch.
yes, Wisely plays the ball far. Number 9 is all over.
He has a
Carson
motor,
Reed. Yeah.
And out of bounds by Hope. It'll be a throw in here for the Ravens. He's going to let the ball go to Carson Reed. Carson Reed's going to assess the situation. 17 minutes and 56 seconds left on the scoreboard. Ball gets played up to, looks like
That's
Brendan
an Anderson
Hall.
ball. Yep.
And it'll be a ball throw in here for the Ravens.
I think Brendan Hall got fouled again, to be clear, and he threw the player off of him. He's getting tired of that. And
definitely some physicality there between the Hope player and a few of our players here. Merrick got it was a Merrick or Jackson, I can't tell. Ball's ricocheting back and forth. Jack Harris with a great step just to disrupt the play long enough for some Raven players to get back and help. Ball's played long.
Dangerous
up here,
ball.
Emmett Kendler's.
It's going to stay in. Nope.
It's out of bounds, but he saves it with a throw-in, not a goal kick.
How brilliant.
Yes, very smart play.
Who was that, 29?
Number 29, yeah, give him his due.
Hold on, let's see who that was. That was one of the better, smarter plays. That's
Owen
Owen
Seathamel.
Okay, I can't say that.
The only reason I said that is because we had a very, very nice man, Darren, who he told me how to say that name.
Yes, yeah.
He's their public announce dresser here, and he helped me with all of that. So.
Owen is positioned as a midfielder sophomore right here out of Holland, Michigan. So maybe he's got some friends and family that are watching this game. But I will tell you that was a brilliant play on his.
It sure was.
That he played the ball out to keep us down in the corner, and well played by him.
So rules here for NCAA soccer is under 15 minutes. If the leading team subs, the time has to be paused. I think it's 5 minutes in high school. It's 15 in college, which should definitely can change a game.
Yep, that's the time management stuff that we were talking about, where coaches like us, we would be up and we knew that we were in trouble and we needed to run those subs.
Oh, he lets that play on, and he was definitely fouled.
Yeah.
Nice deflection there by Noah New. Wyman's trying to shake it off. He's back to help.
Here's what I know about 2 of those defenders in the back. You're only going to get away with that so many times.
That's right.
And then they're going to get up. They're going to rub some dirt in it.
We have a couple of subs.
And they're smart enough. It's not going to be immediate. But
Wyman's coming off. He is going to get a sub.
Yeah.
Matty D will be back.
Number 3, Wesley Lewis. Also number 44, Matthew Dabbelt. For the Flying Dutchman, number 4,
Matthew Dabbelt will.
12, Michael.
We affectionately call him Matty D.
Matty D.
Nice long throw in.
Good win by 12.
There's arms all over and no call by the referee yet again. And Brendan Hall is definitely pleading his case, saying, hey, listen,
he should
had
be
my
upset.
Arm upside down.
Yeah.
There's got to be something called for that.
Yeah, this is NCAA soccer, not into NCAA wrestling.
Right.
He keeps getting it, and he's been very patient. He's not retaliated. But there's been at least 4 that I recall off the top of my head that were certainly fouls, and that was one of them.
So this ball's thrown in by 22, Caden Kenlow from East Grand Rapids, Michigan. And again, like we've talked about in the past, we're under 15 minutes now. Well, look, and he is going to stop it. He's going to stop the time now because of the length of time it took him to get over there. So good job on the referee's part to acknowledge what was going on and make sure he stops the time to
I will tell you this is a far sight better officiating than we saw in our last game that was in Alma or Olivet, one of those two. Far sight better. This official is doing a really good job.
So more up in the air action here for both squads. Back and forth, trying to find the ball on that one. We're going to play it across. Goalkeeper's going to come out. Carter Denson will have that one. About 14:08 left in this match. Ball's going to play long here to Emmett Kindler.
Wow, he hit him on the run.
He sure did.
Great ball.
Nice play here by the Ravens, moving the ball back and forth. Oh, just barely missed that one. Here's 13 again. Super fast player.
Look at his feet. His feet are extremely fast.
That's Josh Weigel.
And he's constantly looking up and constantly moving the ball. So good job on his part.
Nice little pressure cover balance here between the Ravens players. I think we learned that from Sam. Did we learn that from Sam?
Sam or the Scottishman?
Maybe it was the Scottishman.
What was his name?
It's been a long time ago, Coach. I can barely remember what I ate for breakfast. So. He was our first coach there, and then Sam
Robbins.
Yes, Robbins.
Oh man, what a great! We always got lucky. Kyle Robbins. Thank you. We always got lucky when we went to Anderson with our coaches, with whether it was Derek Spires, who has just got a mile long, of coaching accolades.
And I'm going to disagree with you with the lucky. I just think the quality of coaching staff that Fridley puts down there, any coach you're going to get is going to do a great job.
That's fair
for you.
That's fair.
Especially when you bring your high school squad. It was a turning moment for us at Hobart High School. We ended up winning our first sectional ever, and we attribute that to the camp that we went to for high school soccer camp at Anderson University.
Definitely one of the keys to one of the wins, to the wins on that one. And I call it the it factor, and I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, when they go down for 3 days and they eat the same food and they sleep in the same dorms and they, hang out with each other for 3 days, something happens to them, and it's absolutely fantastic.
It sure is. Wyman back in the game. He subs for Carson Reed, which means Matthew Dabble, is going to go all the way on that far right side. Wyman's a natural left-footed player, even though he does play with both feet.
Got to take it with you.
Just a step there for Miles Tucker. He was off to the races for sure. Yeah. Unlucky on that one.
That is not a common.
No, you don't see that very often.
Miles. Goalkeeper's got to come out for this one, and
he'll be there.
Long
ball. He's going to put that one possibly in the forest, about 3 counties over.
Mm-hmm. That ball disappeared.
It sure did.
There's a squirrel wondering what just woke him up.
There sure is.
Huh. Better than a lightning bolt, though.
So he was calling offsides on that play.
He called 9 offsides. So Jack Harris is going to look. I think he's going to go left. And he goes straight down the middle. He's looking for Brendan Hall. And we're going to be.
There we go. Off the races. Just a little bit too far for Wesley Lewis, but what a play.
Boy, did we get
could have been an equalizer.
Yeah, buddy. Wesley's not the one you want to let loose if you're one of those backline defenders. And Wesley is, to be honest with you, this may be one of the best games I've seen Wesley playing at this point. So good for him.
And I think we said that a couple of days ago.
He's
continuing to peak his performance here for the Ravens squad.
And that's hard to do. That's hard to keep one up in yourself.
Especially day after day, and the grind. I mean, right now they're playing every 3 or 4 days. They're going to get a week. We'll be back at Mount St. Joseph in Cincinnati on Saturday, and then they're going to get a week reprieve. Hopefully get some players healthy before just a little bit of foul there.
Yep.
But hopefully they'll get a week reprieve, get some players that are not healthy, get them back on the squad, and ready for some action right before conference play begins.
Again, here's this time management that's going to happen from the goalkeeper. I mean, that foul occurred about 15 seconds ago, and he's going to let the clock keep ticking down. It's doing a good job. I mean, I hate it, but I understand it, and there's no timeouts in soccer. Not called by coaches or anything like that.
Correct.
There's no timeouts, and so you got to use those things.
Merrick just tried to get over, and it was deflected there for a Ravens throw-in. So no sub allowed for Hope. Wyman will throw the ball into to Brendan Hall, who does a great job controlling that ball. It deflects over to Miles Tucker, who's off to the races for Wesley. Ball's going to be played up the far side and definitely stay in. Miles Tucker plays a great ball over to
man.
Ashton Cuss. Cuss just tries to squeeze it through with a deflection from a Flying Dutchman player. Noah New in the back.
Here we go on a counter.
Play. We got a counter here. Number
Luke and
9.
Jack Harris are
Jack
going to
Harris
kill that
has
one.
that one. A couple of Hobart boys.
Good.
Making sure that play's stopped. Now we'll have a sub. The clock will stop at 9:15.
I don't know if number 9 knew the brick wall he was about to go up against there with the.
You've been wanting to say that for a while.
Sure have. Those two defenders in the back. I mean, they caused a lot of havoc for a lot of players
They
over
sure
their
do.
years. So good for them.
So number 22 is going to throw the ball in. That's Caden Kenlow. I should have brought my glasses, Coach. Caden Kenlow. So clock stops so they can take as much time as they need to set up or do what they need to do. There was a sub there still coming off. Number 8, Evan Morrison.
And in these moments when they stop on the clock like that, the clock stopped, that's really a good advantage for us.
Sure.
Players can collect their thoughts, they can get repositioned, they can settle down, catch their breath, and keep working. So that's a two-handed push right there that he missed. Wesley complaining a little bit about it, as he should.
Yes. He's looking for a little more fouls to be called. Ref is letting them play. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
This throw will be, again, number 22 here, doing his work to make sure he can take as much time as he needs. So, yeah, as you say, he makes the throw, but the referee's going to tell him to put that ball in play. Wyman's going to pull that ball up the sidelines, and we're going to have another throw, and he's going to let that ball very smartly let that ball go all the way down the line. Take his time to throw that ball in. 8:19 left in the game. Ball's going to be deflected over the head of the Ravens players by a Raven player. We have Ashton Cuss, who's there, plays the ball in the middle, to Matty D, who sees Emmett Kindler right on the side.
Good for him. That was great. That was a great hit.
Just deflected, but Wyman's going to block and just have that ball throw in there for him. Ravens, man on there, number 13. Here he is again.
Yep, picking pockets right there. You got to be careful with 13, that's for sure.
And number 9 is
on
here
sides.
with Jack Harris. He's going to play along, but a stop by the goalkeeper.
Good save, 92.
What a save by him.
Yep, that's 2 times I think he's got number 9's number.
Carter Denson with a great job, a great save. He's our freshman goalkeeper from, I believe, Troy, Ohio, I think is where he's from.
Troy, Indiana.
Troy, Indiana, I'm sorry.
I see.
Well, it says Troy, Ohio, Coach.
It does. There's not even –
Listen, he's not wrong often, but when he is, I have to make sure I say it as many times as possible.
I don't think so. I think it's a misprint.
I don't know.
That O looks a lot like an I. I think that H is definitely an N, so it's a good play here up top. We got a 3v1 with number 9. He got it.
Sure do. Jack yanks on him there a little bit. And
oh, no. Oh, sure wish you would have called that foul.
And we're going to mute this audio, folks.
All right, so on that one you saw it was a 3v1. Number 9, told you he's a dangerous player.
Yeah.
Let him through and
just kind of slipped through the freshman goalkeeper's hands there.
Did a good job on defending. Smart foul, but you got to stop letting this kid make runs. I mean, let's just knock it off.
Long ball over here on this left side. Could be fatigue setting in at this point. I mean, a lot of these back line have played, I think, the entire game without any breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see what happened with the goalkeeper, I'll be honest with you. I just know that the ball went in. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Okay, I didn't see it either. I would have replayed it, but I was looking at the score and didn't get there. My apologies to everybody at home. Carter Denson's going to have a long ball here to a header by Hope. Nice job there by Wyman to bring it down. Ball's played back by Ashton Cuss to the wrong player there, number 4.
This is not the time to break down. I mean, we've got to continue pushing like we've been doing.
Nice job by Jack Harris to intercept that ball. He plays it up long. They got to keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
Nice job there by, looks like Brendan Hall. Brendan Hall is going to play back to Matty D. Matty D up here to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler looks like they're going to have a little bit of a foul up in the air, or at least a connection between the two players. Jack Harris there with the header off the deflection. And we've got Matty D who's going to come up, try to make the play. Ball's going to go to the outside. Ball's played back just to the top of the box there. All the way back. And a nice step there by Matty D, who he's going to call a foul on. The referee's going to call a foul on Matty D for that step.
Yeah. Good
Looks
challenge.
Like he grabbed his foot a little bit, possibly. We're here at 3-1, 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in this game.
Scoreboard will tell you 3-1. Shots on goal are 12. We're in the second half. We've got 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in this contest, and we've had 3 shots on goal, and 1 have gone in. So,
yeah,
doing well. I mean, just a good team. And I know the scoreboard is not in our favor right now, but
nice long ball to Carter Denson. He's going to make sure that goes right to the midsection and holds on to that ball. He's going to let his players move up, give them a little bit of a break. 4:19 ticks left here on this clock. Ball's going to go about to the probably 65-yard line, I would say.
Yeah.
65 yards. Wyman's going to come across. He's going to have his pocket kick, but the referee's going to say, nope, that's a foul. You took a little bit of his foot, too. So
that's interesting.
That's good for us. He hasn't called many of those today.
It's just interesting the amount of, I'm not going to say it's inconsistent. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
The fouls that have been called.
He was right there when it went by, so who knows if he heard something, saw something.
He must have heard the click.
Nice cross there, received nicely by Hope. He puts it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Miles Tucker on that far side to Wesley Lewis. Wesley Lewis is there. He's going to play it back to Miles. Miles is going to go long with a header to Wyman. Wyman's going to play it
just over
to the
top
corner.
Post.
Nice sequence of play there by the Ravens. We're going to have some subs here. Looks like Andon Colclaser is going to come in for
substitutions.
Looks like possibly Ashton Cuss. And Xander Mays is going to come in for Brendan Hall. Thank you very much. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Again, this is a sub on our side. No stoppage in time. So we'll continue to play.
Goal kick played out right to midfield. Won by an Anderson Raven on the far side. Can't tell who it is. They're going to play the ball back here to Matty D. And Matty D's got a real tough defender, a striker on that side, number 14, who makes the ball around.
Nice job by Jack Harris. That was all ball.
Yeah, for sure. That was,
up here to Emmett Kindler.
That's just good soccer.
That was very good soccer. Emmett Kindler up to Xander Mays, who's on the run, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Xander Mays. What a great, very smart play by this right back to ricochet the ball off of Xander. He knew what he was doing when he put that in. This will be thrown in again by number 22, who's taken about 30 seconds per throw-in. So he's definitely knows what he's doing with the time.
Oh, we've got a big number 9.
Number 9, Jack Harris, cleans his clock and then gets a little bit of some contact there, just past it. Andon Colclaser still holding on to the ball as he falls backwards. He tries to play it up.
You can't panic. You got to look at your right back. Your right back is there. Matty D is open space. You can't panic. You got to look up and play the right space there.
So a minute and 55 seconds left to play here in this game. Again, these two squads haven't met since 2004. It's been 21 years since the last meeting here at Hope. Nice play there again by Jack Harris, making sure that number 9 does not get a break.
Number 9 is definitely a target player for these guys, and you can see why. Big, strong, physical. Where's 9 from?
He's from Grand Rapids.
Is that Indiana?
Michigan.
Sure.
Yes. It might be Indiana. It's Grand Rapids, Ohio.
A lot of Indiana players here tonight.
Yes. Ball still played. Wyman goes to Colclaser. Colclaser tries to go up. Received by looks like Miles Tucker, who was taken down on the play by a falling Flying Dutchman. And that ball's out of bounds, and that one, I think, is going to join the other ball.
Yeah, the Deer are playing with them, too.
Absolutely. Ball's going to be intercepted by number 14 off a throw-in by Matty D, who intercepts it himself from a pass, and then back to a trailing number 14. Wyman's going to head the ball nicely over there to Noah New. Noah New is going to try to play along. Wyman's going to play it. He's going hard. He put the pressure on him, that's for sure. That ball's going to be thrown in quickly. Xander Mays is coming up the left side. Ball's going to be stopped there by number 22. Wyman again with the throw-in, tries to play it in quick to Emmett Kindler. Emmett Kindler over to Wyman. Wyman falls down on the play, but it's a throw-in for the Ravens. Emmett Kindler throwing the ball again.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. I love what I'm seeing right now. I love the fact that they have not stopped.
Yeah, there's 5 seconds.
I mean, you
left
still
in
got
this
6 seconds, and we're still trying.
They're still trying. You got to give it to them.
Yep.
You absolutely got to give it to them. So that's your final, folks, here in Michigan. A nice handshake you see on the screen between the two coaches that haven't met since 2001. Hope will lead this series 5-1, and we will see you guys in just a few.